Hi there, Terry back again. Hope I find you well and welcome to my latest video. An impromptu one this, I don't usually do them on Sundays, but I saw Allan, the Comic Collector Geek's latest challenge for the vehicle comic covers, and also I saw Matt, he's done his one, and also Comicmike has done his one. One of those channels that you should, or all those channels you should be watching if you aren't already. But Comicmike is a recent person onto YouTube, and he does some great videos, some lovely comic covers he shows. Anyway, I will start with mine. First of all, though, I'd like to show, because it was vehicles, and I never get a chance to show this collection that I've got, but because it was vehicles, I don't know whether you've seen this before, but this was the original Batmobile from Detective Comics 27. Also, I had a present from my mate Rob Shepherd, and he sent me this, one of the ones I haven't got. It's all Batgirl's motorbike. Anyway, comic covers with vehicles on. So we'll start with Back to the Future. This is Back to the Future number 5. And we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oh, God knows how many. There's at least a dozen of the DeLorean. So I think there's plenty there. And also another vehicle there is they're riding a horse. This February 2016, the cover date for this, and it was done by Dan Schoening and Diego Rodriguez. Next we have Detective 403 from September 1970, and we've got a horse and buggy there. And this was a lovely Neil Adams and Gaspar Saladino cover. Then we have a B.A. Baracus from the A-Team with, call it his war truck, I suppose. This is from a mini-series that came out in 2010, and this cover is done by John K. Schneider III and Jason Wright. Then we have Airboy number 4 from November 2015. And then we've got a plane on there, and there's some other kind of automated vehicles. And the plane actually ends up on the back cover as well. There's a nice little bit of art. That's what it looked with those strange wings. And this was done by Greg Hinkle. And said it came out in November 2015. Yeah. Next one we have, this is from the new 52 Catwoman, so it's volume 4, number 17, April 2013. And we've got Catwoman on a cat bike, which looks more like Wildcat than her, but there you go. And this art was done by Rafa Sandoval, Geordie Tarragona, and Nathan Fairbairn, or Fairbairn, however you like to pronounce it. And then we go back to the 50s with the next one. And this is Action Comics 244 from September 1958. And there he is with his submarine, mending it, but it's another vehicle, an undersea one this time. And this was done by Kurt Swan and Stan Kay. And then we are Back to the Future again with number 4 from January 2016. It's done by the same person, Dan Schoening and Diego Rodriguez. And now we've got the Super Train from Back to the Future 3. Excuse me. It's a bit warm at the moment. And then we have, if you'll accept this one, this is Anarchy number 8 from December 99 by Norm Brayfogle. And I thought, it's a perambulator other than a vehicle moving babies backwards and forwards. I know you've got to push it, but there you go. Also, This has got my favourite Bat villain on it, the ventriloquist. What do you think of that idea, though? Next we have Alien Armageddon, #2. And this is quite a recent book from January 2025. And there we have some planes and some tanks and a pretty girl. What more do you want? And this is by the artist Greg Bow Watson. Then we have Green Arrow #17, or what would have been issue 350 if they had not renumbered everything. And here we've got subway trains, motorbikes and big trucks. So plenty of vehicles there. This was done by Cliff Chiang. It came out in December 2024. And then we have a vehicle with no wheels. And this is part of the reason I'm wearing this Elvira t-shirt. How about a broom? It's a vehicle. Well, she's travelling on it anyway. This is one of those lovely Dave Stevens covers. And this came out in January '87. Say Elvira's House of Mystery #11. And lastly, Comicmike had showed the Action Comics #1, and so am I, but I'm going to show you the Dan Mora version. And another vehicle, but obviously one of the most famous and iconic covers there are. And that is it. That is the end. Hope you enjoyed those. Please let me know in the comments which ones you enjoyed, which ones you didn't. Do you think I was pushing it with the perambulator or the broomstick? But anyway, it was a bit of fun. And thank you very much for Allan to suggest it. And if you'd like to subscribe, thumbs up, and all those other good things, that'd be brilliant. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.